Here we go. I figured I'd hit the go live button, but I'm going to be a second to set up some text stuff because I definitely was falling asleep on the couch like 10 minutes ago. Oops. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to remove that for a second. And I did this on Tuesday's stream and it actually worked out really well. So I'm going to do it again here. So I'm going to bring up this live stream on my phone so that I can keep tabs on the live chat. Make sure that I'm not missing any comments. Okay. Oh, wrong place to look. Okay, there we go. Mute that. Brilliant. Okay, so we got that all situated, and I have my cup of tea. It's the Help It's Again mug, once again. It's just decaf Earl Grey with a little bit of honey so that I can soothe while overly talking at the camera again. We got everything else. I'm going to go ahead and bring the banner up real quick, and I'll talk about this link in a minute. There we go. Okay. So, hello, everybody. I am Kelsey D. I draw comics and I make art. And today we're going to be doing some silly stuff. We're going to be drawing a couple of new sticker designs that I'm hoping to have done by maybe Free Comic Book Day, if I can manage it. Definitely by the June shows. I want to get those done by the June shows, but they should be done by today. But there's two sticker designs. You'll see what they are. And then there's I've teased this with some of my club members for people who support me with monthly contributions, like a subscription service. More info about that down in the description below. If you wanted to join the fan clubs, for $5 a month, you get unlimited downloads of my art zines. For $15 a month, you get desktop and phone wallpapers. One of the desktop wallpapers is something I'm going to draw in today's stream, which is one of the characters from the Legend of Jamie Roberts in booty shorts. There's going to be a lot of booty shorts in today's stream. Just a heads up, just letting you know now. We'll see if we get into anything comics related in today's stream, but I definitely need to get some sticker designs and that wallpaper done. And I need to get this art done for an upcoming zine for the Zine Club, drawing Dragon Ball characters in drag. It's something that I've been teasing in person for a while. I need to actually sit down and draw some of this stuff. So we're going to be working on that a little bit today. If you have projects that you need to work on, consider me your body double and feel free to work on that while I work on these things. Or just feel free to lurk while I work on this stuff. All right, let's bring this up. Oh, before I forget, the link on the screen is for my spring cleaning sale, which is happening on Crowdfunder now. I know I mentioned sketchbook pages and the Zine Club. So the Zine Club zines, some of them were actually drawn in my original physical sketchbook pages, and some of those are up for sale in the spring cleaning sale. So if you wanted to check that out, head to crowdfunder.com/spring cleaning. There's mermaids, demons, cats, and a few other subjects that are included in the sale. So check that out if you are so interested. There's also discounted keychains, pins, and final print runs of certain comics. Like Charlie and Clow has one copy left available in the spring cleaning sale. Nab that while you can. And final run copies of Roxy. So check that out. Now, when I say that there are going to be some silly designs in today's stream, I'm going to start with something that, oh, hold on 1 second. I forgot. There's another behind the scenes thing that I got to do. I'm getting text messages. Sorry, I just got a text message from from my older sister. She I'll just go ahead and say it. She pulled a stunt that our grandmother would usually pull, which was she accidentally glued herself to herself. In fairness, I've done the same thing. Just the curse of being a crafty person. It happens. All right, so I'm going to bring this up, and I will explain this. I will explain this. So, this is part of an inside joke. Los, if you're catching this on the replay, you know exactly what this is. And trust me, Godzilla will be coming next. But I figured I'd start with King Kong first. That way, if you want to try to catch the live stream, I'm giving you some time. Okay, here we go. Sorry, the text thread is starting to get really active. Okay, so pencils. Okay. I am going to bring up a reference image, I think. Because this is supposed to be King Kong, and I want to make sure that this looks as much like King Kong as possible. So I'm just going to bring up some like image references here. I see. Okay. I see what my problem is. This layer is pencils, not pencils. Okay. Oh. I forgot that I had the white active. So okay, so a couple fun things about apes, because King Kong is basically an ape. They have big old domes. And the ears are pretty far back in the head, and they're not super big. That's also interesting to note. Okay. I think that'll work. I think that'll work for King Kong. I mean, we'll do some fine tuning here in a bit, but yeah. So the inspiration for this actually came from a vendor that I met at a marathon. Hold on, I'm gonna bring up the sticker. That was the point of inspiration for this because it's just so good. Hold on. So this was the point of inspiration that made me go, yes, I need to draw King Kong and Godzilla in booty shorts. This is Magical Girl Godzilla by Nerdile Art. I'm going to make a little banner for them so that I can give them a proper shout out. Okay, there we go. There's the proper banner. This is who made this sticker here. Definitely check them out. They are delightful. They had so many other sticker designs, but this was the one that made me go, oh my God, I need this. Also, shout out to Alex for getting me this. This is amazing. Magical Girl Godzilla. Because we all need Magical Girl Godzilla. It's beautiful. Alrighty. Back to the drawing at hand. Okay. I'm trying not to get too realistic or detailed here because this is supposed to be just haha silly cartoon. I mean, that's the vibe I'm going for. Perfect. Let me just... Almost forgot the brow. Can't forget the brows. Oh, also almost forgot to put on some tunes. So let's put on some tunes real quick. All right, so this is what we're starting with. All right, here we go. You know what's even funnier? My mom is watching my YouTube stuff now. Hi, Mom, if you're catching this live or on the replay. She knows what I'm about. Like, if this is surprising to her, it really should not be. Oh, goodness. Okay. I think I'm going to draw this with a textured pen, actually. Let me do something. Hold on. Tapered. Yeah, let's do this with a tapered pen. That brush tip is way too big, though. We're going to shrink it down to a 20. Look up at the... Looking at the gorilla refs again. Don't mind me. Okay. Okay. I could lasso that around. There we go. could have probably drawn this with a pencil tip brush, but nah. I feel like that's me making a lot of stuff is like, I could do it this way, but no. There we go. Exaggerated cartooniness. All right, we're already off to a good start. Looking more like King Kong the further that I go. Hello, Gusty. Glad to have you joining us. Also, I can explain. This is part of an inside joke between myself and Carlos. But today's stream, I'm going to be drawing King Kong and Godzilla in booty shorts. Mostly inspired by, maybe you saw this vendor at Animarathon, because this vendor was at Animarathon. But I'll go ahead and bring the, work with me. There we go. Behind the scenes stuff, don't worry about it. But this vendor at Animarathon, Nerdile Art, had these Magical Girl Godzilla stickers. And I love them so much. In case you wanted to look them up, here is their username, nerdile.art. I love this. They also have other silly stickers, but this was the one that made me go, oh my god. Magical Girl Godzilla, yes. And then I went, but what if Godzilla in booty shorts? And this, yes, it is amazing. But I mostly came up with the idea of Godzilla in booty shorts because of an inside joke between myself and Carlos. So this happened at Phantom Comics last year. For folks who don't know, in Washington, D.C., there's a comic shop called Phantom Comics. They are delightful. They are on the second floor above a Subway. I don't remember what the street name is that they're situated at, but you know, they're on the second floor. So you go up the stairs and past a whole bunch of like drawn cartoons on the wall, and you get to Phantom Comics. Phantom Comics had a party happening the day before Small Press Expo last year. I'm pretty sure it was the day before, but it was Small Press Expo time. And I remember this because one of the new books was actually debuting at Small Press Expo, and they were having a book launch party at Phantom Comics. So there were a whole bunch of like comic creators there, and they were, you know, slicing cake, having desserts, talking shop, and all that stuff, which is a great time. And then in the back of the store, because like they still had the comics and stuff out, right? Like there's still a store. So in the back, over by the floppy issues, there was a table set up, and across this table was this brown craft paper and Sharpies. And the shop owners were like, make a comic a panel at a time. This is a jam comic. And for folks who don't know, jam comics are when a bunch of artists just get together and they make up a comic on the spot. It's fantastic. The comic we ended up creating, we called Godzilla and the Toe. Because I don't know how it happened necessarily, but Godzilla was involved. And then there was like somebody on a beach looking at dirty magazines, and there were close-ups on the foot. So I drew some close-ups of the foot. And people were absolutely enamored with how I drew feet. And I was like, well, I did not expect to become the person known as the one who draws feet. But that's who I was for the rest of the night. I was the person who knew how to draw feet. And now it's an inside joke between myself and Carlos where we just want to have a whole bunch of merch that just says feet across it. Like booty shorts that say feet, or a t-shirt that just says feet. And only the people who were at that party would get this joke. And then I went, what if that magical girl Godzilla idea, but in booty shorts that said feet? And I'm working on it. So yes, there is a Godzilla in booty shorts, and the booty shorts say feet. But because Godzilla has such a thick tail, I had to put it just on one butt cheek. So it works. It works. We'll get to that in a bit. First, I gotta finish King Kong. This stream is going to get very silly. Because there's the booty shorts on King Kong and Godzilla. And then there's going to be characters drawn in drag. But that's going to be later. Oop. Gotta say, King Kong's got a caked up booty. If anybody's got any weekend plans and they want to share them, feel free to shout them out in the comments. For me, I'll be honest, wasn't anticipating on doing so many live streams in a row this week, but it just kind of happened that way. So there's this live stream today, and I scheduled a shorter live stream tomorrow at 3 o'clock. It'll be available as a replay, so if you can't make it, that's okay. But tomorrow's live stream is just featuring more in-depth a lot of the stuff that I have available in the spring cleaning sale, which, let me bring that up actually, because I forgot to switch over the banners. I mentioned this at the top of the stream, but I kind of woke up from a nap on the couch, so I'm a little but yeah, tomorrow's stream is going to be featuring all the stuff that's available in the spring cleaning sale, and talking about the makings of some of those original art pages, some of the comics that are featured, etc., etc. And also talking a little bit about how much we've raised so far and what the money is going towards, which any funding from the spring cleaning sale is going towards upgrading some of the equipment that I have. Because my printer broke, so I'd like to get a couple of things that'll replace the printer. Like, I would love to get a label printer. The label printer will help with shipping out stuff when people buy from my online stores, etc. Like, I would love to get a label printer. Would love to get a second monitor. A second monitor would be, like, real nice, not just for live streaming, but for just work. Because I don't have a second monitor. I only have one. Another external hard drive so that I can, like, save backups of my stuff more frequently would also be a game changer. There's a few other goals, and that's all available on the spring cleaning sales page. If you're broke, which totally understand, but if you're broke, feel free to share the link to the campaign, because sharing is caring, and I've stopped posting on a lot of social media platforms, so. There we go. So right now we have King Kong in booty shorts. I'm actually going to ink feet on a separate layer because I want to do 2 different iterations of this art. I want one iteration that has feet across the booty and one that does not have the word feet across the booty. I want to make sure that I got my options covered, you know. Okay, we'll change the pen type for this one. I'm trying to keep in mind the curvature of the butt. No. We're going to do that again. Hold on. Okay. Turn the pencil layer off. That might help. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, and then we can just turn that layer off, and we have King Kong in booty shorts. Just gonna flip the canvas, make sure everything looks okay. That back foot's looking a little big, so just gonna lasso tool and then shrink that down just a tad. That's better. That's much better. Okay. Okay. With that, we're going to save our progress here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start coloring him in. We'll get to Godzilla in a bit. Okay, before I put in any shadows, let's put in some color flats. Now here comes the fun part, figuring out King Kong's colors. Because I'm looking at what's popped up in a DuckDuckGo search. And there's a couple different iterations of him. One that has him in more like a silvery black. One that has him almost looking like he's covered in moss. I see that the Los has arrived, finally. Also, the Los. Godzilla. I finally drew him. I drew him in the booty shorts. I don't have to explain it. Los already knows the whole backstory to that. Okay. Gotta figure out King Kong colors now. I think I'm gonna lean more towards the, like, almost like a silverback gorilla kind of vibe. Because there's like one iteration of Godzilla that it kind of makes me uncomfortable because he looks almost like a person, and I'm like, not sure that I like that. So let's just do the silverback gorilla version of him. Almost. Feet to feet. Actually, I know one thing that'll help. Wand tool, select the negative space around King Kong, invert, paint bucket tool, refer only to editing layer, boom. Okay, yeah. Switch back to refer to other layers so that we can then go in and touch up some of the smaller spots. Okay. Okay, and then the booty shorts, I think, have to be like a bright color. Let's try bright blue first. Yes. Okay, we're off to a good start. Okay. Okay, with that, let's do silver highlights as a separate layer, just in case I try it and I don't like how it looks. So there we go. Bit husky brush. We're going to use our wand tool again, and we're going to... Yes, yeah, I got the right spots. Good. And by right spots, I mean just about everything here. Double checking my reference material, don't mind me. Okay. Is that how it looks? You know what? I'm gonna give me a sec to get this image just real fast. Okay. Because here's what I need to do. I need to bring up this reference image in the sub view so that you know what it is that I'm looking at. Here we go. So in this upper right corner, this is what I'm looking at for color reference here. This is from the Peter Jackson adaptation. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on that, but I'm like reasonably sure that that's what that's from. Okay. It just occurred to me the kind of silvery highlights around his eyes and nose and mouth almost have like a kind of like skull pattern to it. It's almost like he's from Skull Island or something. Isn't that wild? Yeah, so there's that. And then there's the belly in through here. It has a lot of the white highlights. So we'll tackle that real quick. Figured I would use the Bit Husky brush tip because that's the most like brush-like and the most feathery texture that I can think of. Okay, zoom out, see how that looks. Okay, not bad, not bad. Get the little elbow patch. Okay. Oh, and the knees. Oh, hold on, gonna unselect. And then wand tool around here. Okay. Oh, and the feet. Okay. Now for the other foot. Leg, yes. Definitely had a nap on the couch before coming live on stream. Don't mind me. In fairness, I did do a lot of running around on my bike earlier because I had some errands that I had to run. It was a really nice day outside. It was nice and sunny. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're going to play with the opacity of that, actually. Okay, that's 75. That's 50. I'm going to put it at 75 because I'm drawing this with the intention of making it into stickers, and I got to make the contrast like really pop so that it'll actually like show up in the final sticker design. Now, fun fact, I don't have to add the holographic effects to the art because I know some sticker printers who can add the holographic effect during the printing process. So I don't have to add that. That's for the printer to do, which is nice. I don't have to worry about it. All right, now that I have the colors, put those layers together. Okay, back to the shades. Now, since the base figure has a lot of like blue hues to it, I figure for the shades we can go on its complement on the color wheel and use some like darker oranges for shadows. Gusty asks, what stickers do you recommend for hollow stickers? Let me actually highlight that comment real quick because I saw it on my phone, which is serving as my second monitor at the moment. Okay, the question was, what sticker printers do you recommend for hollow stickers? So previously I used to go to Sticker Mule for stickers, but I've been hearing very good things about Sticker App, and largely I've been hearing good things about them from a cousin of mine who's been working with them pretty extensively for stuff. There's also other art vendors who have used Sticker App who highly recommend them, and price point wise they're kind of similar, if not Sticker App being a little bit more on the budget friendly side, but Sticker App also has a lot more options for sticker stuff. So I would recommend them just for the plethora of options that they have alone. I believe Magical Girl Godzilla here was printed through Sticker App, so that alone is enough of an endorsement. I would have to reach out to Nerd Isle Art, or you could reach out to Nerd Isle Art and ask. I'm pretty sure this was through Sticker App. A lot, like I said, a lot of folks that I know have been going to Sticker App. Ooh, that's a good rec. I tend to use Sticker Blitz for regular die cut, but that sounds good. Yeah, I didn't even know that Sticker Blitz was a thing, but yeah, Sticker App is an option. I've been turning a lot to a outside company called Vazquez for holographic keychains. And who knows, maybe if this is popular enough, I'll make these into holographic keychains, but we're going to start with stickers for now. But I worked with Vazquez for the holographic keychains that I have, which are the Be Not a Purd. They're double-sided too, which is really nice. So they do double-sided holographic keychains. Vazquez does. Okay, now to shade this in, I got to turn the color layer off so that I can add the shadows properly. Okay, I'm gonna do an orangey. There we go. I've heard good things about Vazquez. Yes, I highly recommend them. You might think that if they do like a high enough quantity that they'll send you the bad stuff lumped in with the good stuff, but no. In my experience with the Be Not a Purd order, because it's a very big order, I got like 50 plus keychains. All of them look fantastic, which is surprising. Usually with like high volumes of stuff, something goes awry, but not with this batch. It was great. I've been thinking about turning to Vazquez to supply my acrylic standees. I'd like to get into the acrylic standee game. We'll see how that goes. Oh, I still have the brush tip on. Whoops. Yeah, let's keep the brush tip on, actually. Because we're trying to give the feeling of fur with this figure. I think... Yeah, I think I know how I want to do the lighting on this piece. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, there we go. Oh, you know what? Let's change the eraser tip to the kneaded eraser, because that will add even more texture in there. That's the aim of the day with King Kong here. We want texture, 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 all day, up and down. It's going to be subtle work, but it is work. Got that. Okay. Oh, I mentioned this in the live stream on Tuesday, but I'll mention it again here. I actually have 3 events happening in June. Event 1 is the Be Excellent Festival of Games, which is in Sylvania, Ohio. It's a suburb of Toledo. It's my first time exhibiting there, so I'm excited to go. Next event after that is Ann Arbor Comic Arts Fest. I've also never done a show at that place. I just submitted, it was last night. I sent my form to them saying, hey, I'd also like to exhibit art at your art gallery at the same time, because they're doing an art gallery show during the event. And it's going to last like a month. So I'm going to be sending a painting that originally made its debut at, I don't remember the name of this art show, but it was at the Stifle Fine Arts Center in Wheeling. And I've been holding on to this painting ever since then. It's a 16 by 20. So it's kind of big, but I don't really get a chance to show it off very much. So I'm very excited to give it another stab in the gallery space, in the gallery world, because it's been a minute since it's been in the gallery spot. I might get it reframed, I don't know. Because the original framing job, I didn't have it encased in glass, because I wanted the textures of the painting itself to pop out. But it's also made it kind of a pain in the butt to preserve it that way. So I'm thinking about maybe reframing it and putting it in glass. I haven't decided because, budget's kind of tight. And I'm already going to need to, ship this thing. So we shall see. Okay. I have a different method for how to shade the booty shorts. We'll get there when we get there. Okay, I'm going to take a second. Finish out that bass beat. Okay, there we go. We're going to change out tracks. Okay. Proper music credits will be listed in the description of this video. And if they're not there, I will add them. Okay. Oh, full disclosure for folks who are catching this live or on the replay, I will not be at Space, Small Press Alternative Comics Expo down in Columbus this year. The show itself is April 27th and 28th, but I will not be there. But the Columbus Cartoon Coalition will be. So check out their stuff. But I've elected to not go to Space because I don't have a car. I would have to take the bus down. And I mean, Space is a great place to like do networking and meet other cartoonists. But I pretty much know everybody who goes there already. So I was like, I'm just going to save myself the bus ticket. Besides, I think I have something else going on that weekend anyway. I have to double check. At minimum, I'd be getting ready for Free Comic Book Day, which is the weekend after that. Which is wild to think about. Okay, here's what I'm going to do with this. I'm just going to paint bucket tool fill that in. And then use the eraser tool to erase the highlights that I want to highlight. Then we'll go back in with the brush tool and touch up even further from there. There we go. Perfect. We're making progress. We're making progress on King Kong and Booty Shorts here. He's coming together. Which is a good thing. Okay, I think I know what to do with this leg. I'm just gonna block shade some spots and then we'll do touch-ups with the eraser and brush. Okay, got it. Oh, there's this ice cream place down the road from me. They finally started carrying dairy-free stuff that I was aware of. Maybe they've always had dairy-free stuff on their menu and I didn't know, but they finally have something that's dairy-free that is delicious. It was raspberry flavored, and I'm so happy. Hot take, raspberries better than strawberries. And I'm not just saying that because I might have an allergy to strawberries. Yeah, well, we'll leave it at that for now with the King Kong body. Now we're going to shade in the booty shorts. Turn off the feet layer first. Gusty says, I shade so differently than this, but this way it looks so much easier. Maybe I should try it. Talking about the lasso tool or like filling in the area and then erasing the highlights. Yeah, it's honestly, when working digitally, it's just way nicer to just like fill it in and then erase the highlighted parts. I almost like working that way. It's almost like you're sculpting where the light is hitting. It's nice. Glad I could inspire you to try something different. Textured erasers. We like the textured erasers because they add a little oomph. Would it be too much to add a little sparkle for that booty? It'd probably be a little too much. Forgot to change the eraser back to my usual go-to for the eraser is hard mode instead of like soft or kneaded. But kneaded is really handy to know for certain textures that you want to pull off. Do it. Add the sparkle. All right, I'll add a sparkle to the booty. All right, turn the color layer on. Okay, so we got our shadows, we got our highlights. Well, we don't necessarily have the highlights yet, but we do have the shadows in place, and we have feet. And now we're gonna add sparkles. Okay. So the quote-unquote easy way to do it is to go into like the brush patterns and go into effect and do this kind of star effect from the starfish face, which it could work, but I think I might do it a little different. Yeah, because that's just a little too... I have it at like almost max size, and it's still coming up kind of small. So I think what I'll do is get this, turn on the border effect, and I'll show you what I want to do. Hold on, let me get the eraser back out and erase some spots. Yeah. Yeah. The sparkles were a good idea. Thank you, Gusty. Brilliant addition. No notes. Now we just gotta make these stars look good. Okay, there we go. Put them in place. Yes! I was gonna add a glow to the sparkles, but again, holographic stickers will add that effect for me. So we'll just... What I will do though is I will lock these pixels and brighten up the color just a little bit for some of these. Perfect. And there we go. We have King Kong in sparkly booty shorts. He turned out really well, I gotta say. There we go. Gonna save our progress here, and we're gonna hop on over to Godzilla. Before I do, I'm gonna go back over to my Trello board and check off some stuff on the to-do list. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now let's hop over to Godzilla. We got our pencils done. So, and I feel pretty confident about the pencils. So we're just going to go jump straight into the inks. I'm glad that you love King Kong. And yes, Godzilla got some cheeks. I also love the goofy little expression that I gave him. It's so good. Okay, I'm gonna have some tea before I continue. Oh. I gotta be careful though. I burnt the roof of my mouth on pizza last night because the pizza was so hot. And now the hot tea is kind of, you know, flowing on the burn. And it's like, ow. Godzilla got that cake? Yeah, he do. Godzilla got some cake.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't see King Kong. Hold on, I gotta bring him up. Oh, he was just here. He was just here. There he is.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
sparkles were a good idea.
Yes. They're the perfect addition.
Yes.
You can thank GustyBV, aka Brittany, for that.
Very good.
Yes. I think Godzilla also needs some sparkles on the booty. Yes. Yes. Because these are going to be holographic stickers.
Good.
Yes. Point of inspiration.
Yes.
Yes.
Magical Girl Godzilla.
Magical Girl Godzilla. I've already pointed him out twice on stream.
He is so good.
He is perfect in every way. Okay. turn the opacity on these back down. I am going to change the music. Boop. I know, just as it was kicking in. But I'm feeling this a little bit more. Keeping the line work simple for Godzilla because the textures are going to be all in the shading. Gotta get that cheek. So these are the kinds of things that I would have on my table that either people are going to look at it and laugh, or they're going to say, thanks, I hate it. And I look forward to both reactions. Also, let's be real, these booty shorts are pretty beach vibes, and this song's pretty beach vibes. Also, I don't know if you've seen, but Godzilla already pretty caked up. He got some thick thighs. I don't know if y'all have noticed. Okay. Doing this for you, Carlos. You and our inside jokes. Oh, let me fix that line. That's not supposed to curve like that. That's better. There we go. Okay, now to ink in the feet. Layer back on. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to rename this layer. It is in fact feet. There we go. He is perfect. I'm not changing a thing. I am going to add something though, because I think he does have belly scales. So let's go back into the ink layer and add that. Yeah, that works. Okay. Nope, too chill. Here we are. Okay. So, looking up Godzilla's colors is going to be interesting. Ink those feet. Yes. All right. I'm going to look up some color references for Godzilla. One moment. I know I should have been doing this before live streaming, and that did not happen. So this is interesting because with a quick DuckDuckGo search, a lot of the predominant colors that are popping up are blue, but the blue is almost atmospheric. Godzilla himself is largely like a cool gray kind of color. It's interesting to me. But in some lightings, he also has a kind of like, I don't know how to describe this tint. I'm gonna also try to find reference images that are not from DeviantArt, because like I'm not gonna knock shade on DeviantArt, but I really need like the original source material, not necessarily fan art for this. Why is it so hard? Okay, I'm gonna go with like a cool gray, but with some like blue highlights. I'm thinking. Of course, Magical Girl Godzilla is just a straight up gray, and the pinks are all the Magical Girl accessories, so I think... I'm gonna do like a cool gray. Cool gray, almost like a cool minty. Something like that, yeah. But I am gonna do that wand on the negative area, invert selection, paint bucket, refer only to editing layer, fill it in. There we go. That way we get all the nooks and crannies and I don't have to go in and correct with the dust filler or anything. Okay, there we go. These can be blue. A lot of the reference images that I was seeing had the spike ridge on his back being either blue or like volcano-y red, depending on who is rendering the art, I suppose. I like the blue though. Yeah, okay. Oh, let me turn off feet, because I got to color in the booty shorts. So if we're going with a cool blue-green, let me consult my color wheel. Or like a green-blue? It's more of a green-blue rather than a blue-green. So then its complement is red-orange. Okay. Roughly the same color. Yeah. But for the booty shorts, I'm thinking probably... Okay. We could do a split complementary and have the shorts be green. Or blue. Or we can do a triad and have it be like a green, yellow, or a violet blue. I'm not sure that I like the idea of him wearing green, yellow booty shorts, though, because that's like almost like vodka color. So I think I'll just go with green, because that's a split complement. That's better. It's subtle, but I can tell the difference. You can't turn off feet. I know. There's some poor person that's watching this live or on the replay that is just like, okay, you can come now. Because I know there are people who are freaking. Okay. Turn off that layer. And now we can get to the shadows. Okay. I had to think, because I was like, how do I want the lighting to hit this figure so that we can get maximum highlight on that booty? I think I have it. I misheard that as violent blue, and it sounds like a late 90s anime. I feel like that might have been the prequel to Perfect Blue, is what you're talking about. I still need to watch that movie. I still need to watch that movie so bad. I know that it's got some really tough scenes in there, but it's Satoshi Kon. I love Satoshi Kon films. Like, I loved Millennium Actress. I loved Paprika, and I loved the script that he wrote for Magnetic Rose. So, like, I gotta watch Perfect Blue at some point. Just got to. Also, I loved Tokyo Godfathers. Tokyo Godfathers is my new favorite Christmas movie to watch. Like, I love his work. It was a sad day when I found out that he passed away from cancer. Okay, shades. I'm going to put that at... I'm actually going to put it at 40% opacity so that they actually stand out from his cool gray scales a little bit more. think I have it. I think I have it. The lighting effects that I want. Okay, you know, I was thinking about using red-orange for shading, but I might just keep this almost monochromatic and just use a blue hue for shading. I think I'm going to do that. And then that way the yellow of the sparkles can also stand out. Ooh, textured pen. Because again, scalies. Paint bucket tool to shade in one side of the tail here and some of these lower scalies. Let's see. By the way, if you're looking for like good vintage anime to watch, might I recommend Cyber City Oedo 808. It is, if you're a fan of Escape from New York, the Suicide Squad, premises of that nature, you'll like Cyber City Oedo 808. It's about a bunch of criminals in futuristic Oedo who, they're basically conscripted to do the jobs that nobody else wants to do, and the more that they do those jobs successfully, the more time gets taken off their basically sentences because they're prisoners. So they actually have an incentive to do these kinds of jobs. But this anime features this. Honestly, it's a 3-episode OVA, and the second and third episodes have some of the best over-the-top stuff, in my opinion. So, in the third OVA episode in particular, the third episode features vampires and robot saber-toothed tigers that shoot lasers out of their mouths. It is fantastic. And you should watch it. And you should particularly watch the English dub, because the English dub goes over the top in terms of insults and, you know, weird stuff that it says. It's fantastic. It's also on YouTube, so you can find it pretty easily. Just occurred to me, the Nita eraser got turned off, so I'm going to turn it back on because textures. Okay. Oh, I turned on the brush rather than the pen. There we go. I fixed it. Gonna go in and add or erase the highlight of this part. It makes it pop a little bit more if I do this. There we go. lasso tool, because I'm not painting in that large of a swath. Lasso tool again. There we go. And we're just going to go in and touch up with the pen tool. Oop, there we go. So I do have 2 more streams scheduled for one for tomorrow and then one for Saturday. The Saturday one is kind of a dare, so we'll see how long that one lasts. But tomorrow's stream is going to be on the shorter side because all I'm doing in that one is highlighting some stuff that's in the spring cleaning sale that is running on Crowdfunder right now. Link on the screen and in the doobly-doo. Because it occurred to me that I didn't make a video highlighting some of that stuff, and I was like, I better do that sooner rather than later, because the sale's running until May 6th. But May 6th is quickly approaching. Here we go. Just filling in some stuff. There. Erase to touch up a few points. Oh. Okay. Just occurred to me that I used the wrong type of eraser for the booty shorts, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. There we go. Back to the kneaded eraser. I'm going to use the lasso tool again. It's not cheating, it's charity. I think I'm going to change the tunes again. Let us do... What's this one sound like? Yeah! What that was, but the tech did something a little weird there for a second. There we go. Looking pretty good, if I say so myself. Okay. All right. Let's add the sparkle. Border effect on again. And visual stars. Now, the stars should go over here. I think. Yeah. Maybe one over here. Oh, I forgot to change the eraser type again. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Because kneaded eraser looks very different when you have border effects in place. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to lock those pixels so I can make some of these stars a little bit brighter. Yeah, gotta have that sparkle on that booty. And there we go. Godzilla is done. Like how it turned out. With that, I'm gonna bring up, because we're not done with the booties yet, I'm gonna bring up a different thing involving booties. Here we go. One more time. Godzilla in booty shorts. Let us marvel at that sparkle. Oh, goodness. Okay, you know what? Actually, now would be a good time to take a break because I need to... Never done with booties. Never. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about a fan reaction to when I was at Rathacon, somebody got The Legend of Jamie Roberts Volume 2. And Volume 2 has a lot of butts in it. Just full disclosure. There's a lot of uncensored butt in The Legend of Jamie Roberts Volume 2. And it cracked me up that they flipped open to a part of the book in which Muscle Man Basho is basically without pants, and there's his butt, and the fan just took this book and went and it was amazing to watch. There were two fans who did that, actually. Tee-hee crack. Yes. It was perfect. I would not change a thing. Alrighty. I am actually going to take a quick stretch break and a quick snack break before we get to the booty shorts. So let me get a banner up, and we're just gonna have a little snack break banner. I think I'll leave Godzilla up. All right, I will be right back, y'all. Also, this would be a good time for you to maybe get up, take a stretch, grab a snack, have some water, do whatever you need to do.
to stretch my back more. Why does it hurt so much? Oh, okay.
My shoulders just popped. Whew. Ow. Very important to stretch your wrists. Foot bumped up against my chair. By the way, I just want to highlight some patches because a lot of these patches I got from other vendors at other events. This, I don't even remember who the person was who made this, but they made a zine about third gender deities, and they made patches, and I love them so much. I found them at Feminist Zine Fest Pittsburgh. They are fantastic. This button that says, "I feel stirred to great deeds." This one here, got from Lucky Gauntlet Art Club. I gave them a shout out on my website, and they'll get another shout out on my email newsletter. Find out about both in the link in the description. This Queer Means Attack I got from another vendor. This one I'm pretty sure, I'm trying to get the camera angle right. There we go. This one I'm pretty sure came from Small Press Expo, or it was either Small Press Expo or a show in Pittsburgh. I don't remember which, but I've had this for a while. Then I have Zigbar, which is actually a upcycle from a shirt because the shirt no longer fit me, but I really liked the logo, so I kept the logo and made it into a patch. And then there was, don't know if you can see, but it says "Gender is a Conspiracy" right underneath it here. I got this from, oh gosh, I'm blanking on their name, but I found them at Ice Tier Con. As soon as I remember their names or find their business card, I'll give them a proper shout out on my email newsletter. So keep an eye out for that. Oh, okay. Boop. Godzilla in booty shorts once again. I know I labeled this layer thumb for thumbnail. I think I'm just going to treat it as pencils. I'll just draw the inks right on top. We'll do a thicker brush for Ranky here, because that's who this is. And then we'll do a thinner brush for the background. Had to flip the canvas because I knew that this was looking a little off. So let me fix that. That's better. I think I'll change the tunes again. Let us do... What's this one sound like? Okay, that's what I thought it was. Let's not do that one. I'll actually highlight this link on the screen for a bit, because this is a character from my webcomic, The Legend of Jamie Roberts. New page just posted yesterday, but you can still catch up on the story. That is at thelegendofjamieroberts.com. Link also in the description. It just occurred to me I might have to start the kettle up again for another cup of tea. We'll get there when we get there. I'm thinking something a little more chill. Yeah, let's do that one. Actually, let's make a new layer, because some of this hair is about to get wild. Such luscious locks. Okay. We'll further detail the hand later. I'm not too worried about it right now. You know, for the record, it's not exploitation of my own characters if this is what they would do, because this is what Ranky would do. He knows what he's about. He would strut around like a peacock and show it off. That's just how he does things. There we go. Also, somewhere in the archives of my Tumblr page, and if anybody knows the link to my Tumblr, kudos. I'm not sharing it here, but somewhere in the archives of my Tumblr, there's a picture of rabbits in booty shorts that I drew. For that one, I blame a fan artist who goes by the username Janemba's Candy Hell, because they did Raditz in cut off jeans booty shorts, and I was like, I have had a revelation. And it was the best revelation. There we go. All right. We got Ranky and booty shorts. We're off to a great start. Okay. For this one, I have to do a little bit of playing around with the layers. So, yeah, we can keep the box to that thin of a line, because I want the background layer to have more thin lines and have the thick lines for THICC, thick lines for Ranky here. I am going to redraw. I'm going to reposition this square though, because I don't like tangents. I don't want tangents. There we go. That's better. So when I mentioned tangents, that's when two lines touch in a particular way that makes it look like they're part of the same line. So like if I take this bar here and I put it like move it over about here-ish, it makes it look like it's part of the same line, but that's not what I want. So you have to reposition it so that stuff can stand out. Get some bold shadows on our man here. we go. See, that's a pretty good start there. Gonna touch this up a little bit though. Better. Okay. Now to get back to the background inks there, and I'm gonna do this in, I don't know. I was thinking 10, but maybe I was thinking 15 next. But booty layers, yes, so many layers of booty. Oh, I missed a set of lines. Hold on. We can't have lines crossing across those tasty games. That's not fair to the games. There we go. Drawing thick tree trunk. Okay. Okay, that music's getting a little bit too chill, so I'm going to change it up again. Definitely too chill. I don't even know why I uploaded that. That's how we started the stream, so we'll go back to that. Okay, this next part, I'm going to turn the thumb layer off and use the wand tool to select some negative space. And then we're gonna... Nah, I'm going to do that again. A little more reserved this time. There we go. And for the bushes. There we go. Okay. I have some special effects in mind for furthering that. Wand tool over here. Okay. So we got our inks done. I do really like that effect of having the figure in bolder lines so that the background kind of fades. It's really nice. I might make another cup of tea. It's getting kind of low. Real fast. Let's get some... Oh, this is... Okay. It just occurred to me I'm going to have like two separate groups of like layers here. So like there's going to be one set of layers that's just for Ranky and then the other set of layers which is just for the background. So bear with me. I'm going to be doing some tech fiddling. All right. So I selected the layers that I wanted and I hit Control G and that grouped the layers together. We're going to call this layer Ranky. And then we're going to make another layer, Control Shift New. Name this layer Background Color Flats. Click that layer, hold the Shift and select the next layer that I want to include. Control G for group. Background. There we go. And save our progress. Always important to save your progress, kids. Okay. And with that, by grouping our layers into folders, what I can do is turn off the background like so. It's fantastic. I honestly love grouping layers together. It makes things so much easier to edit. Of course, you gotta label your layers, which it's just good practice to label your layers, because just having your layers be layer 1, layer 2, layer 3 is like way too chaotic in my book. But I'm also saying this as somebody who is a creative director for a startup, and we used to have creatives who would just leave it at layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, and it's not fun to have to reach out to said artist when you're then working on the file and be like, where did you put the shading effects for this shield? Or where the heck are the color flats for this spear? I can't find them in this mess of layers. It's not fun to do that. Label your layers. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right, let's color in Ranky here. So for this, okay, spoilers for folks who have not read The Legend of Jamie Roberts. First of all, you should read The Legend of Jamie Roberts. Got tongue-tied there. But you should read the comic. Second of all, a little spoilery here, but I almost want to use the same colors for Basho as for Ranky. The problem is that Ranky is younger by nature of being stuck in the way. So he's going to have some slightly lighter tones. So for that, boom, we'll bring up this page. Ooh, easy way to do this. We're going to turn the background off. Wand tool around the negative space. Okay, and then invert selection, paint bucket, refer only to editing layer, and boom. Deselect. Now there's 1 or 2 spots to touch up. But otherwise, we filled in the nooks. So there we go. Okay. Okay, I hit the Y key, which brings up the remove dust, and I have it set to fill leftover. So, oh, it only seems to work if you have like no pixelations in that. So that's good to know. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I just realized that there were a couple of like buttons over here that I was like, I haven't played around with those. So I just wanted to see what they did. Okay. He's got golden eyes. Oop. Okay, now I think the booty shorts are going to be some flavor of red, like a bright red. Yeah. Because the background is going to be a lot of green hues. We want him to pop against the background. So, yeah. Zoom in was for you. You're welcome. When even layers have layers. Oh, my dude. Don't even get me started on sub-layers and subfolders within folders. My guy. There's so many layers that you can put in. Yes, that could be a double entendre. Now, another reason I wanted to have the backgrounds in a separate layer, like the background colors in a separate layer, is because I want to play around with the opacity of them, because I don't know if I want them to be like completely saturated, you know? I'm thinking I might need to put them like somewhat paler. We'll see. Okay. Foresty colors. Gonna put in some foresty colors. Oh, you know, it just occurred to me, I know what colors I could pull from for this. So I'm going to go into this animation packet here and bring up the color keys for the major locations. And we will color sample from, well, I could do Dagona. Yeah, we'll do Dagona. It's the most forested of the locations that are depicted here. Because Leona is on the seashore. Maliwe is in the middle of a canyon. So Dagona is the one that has forests in it. Okay. And I know how I'm going to fill in the negative space here. That's when we get into the shades, like the lighting effects, basically. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. There's a trick that I picked up when doing phone wallpapers for club members. Because there were a couple that, oh, I have to actually go into the Ranky layer and adjust those. There. I'll show you what I mean in a bit. I'll go back into the Ranky layer again. There. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep them bright red booty shorts. Okay, the shadows on the background. That multiply 35. Turn the colors off for a bit. We'll keep the background kind of, well, I was going to say we'll keep it monochrome, but then the tree trunks. Throw off the color palette. Unless, I'll go back into the color layer again. I have an idea. See how this looks. Ooh. I was thinking of this because of something in a previous sketchbook. Let me grab it. I'm sure it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, okay. So a little while back, I actually did a color study in my sketchbook. Let me remove this for a second so I can show off the sketchbook page. So this is based on a painting that was in the background of a Shannon Makes video, this color swatch here. But I wanted to capture the colors and the general vibe of that painting. So I rendered this in Copic markers. And I really liked the lighter effects of the trunks. Rather than like straight browns, I really liked this kind of like grayish brown color. So I might try something similar. But I wanted to show you that so that I could walk you through the thinking process there, because that was in my memory banks. Okay, with that, I'm actually gonna try this. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll work. Because then, looking at the navigator in the upper right, it does make Ranky pop more if I do that. So I think I'll do that. Let me see something. Ooh, even better. Okay, back to max opacity. I'm gonna try something else. Ooh. Okay. Okay, back to shading. So with that, like gray, brown, that offsets a few things. Consult the color wheel. Okay, so we have a gray brown, which means the triad pair is green. So, like, if this is the trunk color and this is the leaves, then we'll go with the triad arrangement and have the shadows be in violet. And then we can use that same violet shading to shift in Ranky there, and then Ranky will pop even more because that's in the red shade family. So, mind blown. This is why it helps to have a color wheel. Purples. There we go. Okay, now the thing I wanted to do was wand tool, select the negative area there, and brush. Picked up this trick when doing a bunch of phone wallpapers during winter, because a lot of them featured kind of foresty backgrounds. And I was like, well, let's play around with this notion of having some background trees rendered in shadow and see how that looks. And I really liked the effect. So we're going to do that here. Lasso tool. And then paint bucket. something I like to keep in mind when shading in kind of the underside of trees is to keep in mind the leaves. No shade here. Aw, adorable. Honestly, though, that was one of my favorite gags from first campaign of Critical Role. They go into this the plane of the sun god. I don't remember the Pelor. They go into the plane of Pelor, and there's a lot of harvesting going on because he's god of the sun. He makes things grow, etc., etc. And the druid there was like, I want to talk to all of the trees. Let me find the friendliest one. And she rolls a natural 1, which is an automatic failure. And so the tree she finds is like, I'm a tree of the sun. Look, I don't know what a sun tree is. I'm not your bro. And it's like, can I give you a hug? No, I would most certainly not like a hug. And then at the end of that exchange, Talus and Jaffe just goes, what a lovely tree. It throws so much shade. One of the best understated jokes that Taliesin has ever done. Actually, I'm only going to shade this half. For maximum poppage. Okay. Wand tool over here, brush, shaboom. That's a good Brie. She's eating her food like she's supposed to. Actually, we'll just fill that gap in. Yeah. And then we're going to reduce that opacity to 75. Looking good so far. Okay. Oh, that's actually way too high of an opacity. I typed in 45. I meant 35. There we go. Okay. Turn the background off and turn the colors off. Make this a little easier. I turned the colors off because I've had it happen where I use the paint bucket tool to fill in a place that I have outlined. But then the paint bucket tool is just kind of like, oh, you want the whole area filled in, and just fills in the whole thing rather than the area that I've selected. Bit annoying, so I just turned the color layer off now. Okay, so y'all, I'll be honest with you. I know I promised Dragonball characters in drag after this, but I am starting to wear down a little bit. So we'll see what happens when I finish this piece, but I'm just giving y'all the heads up now. Of course, I'll be honest, I've actually considered putting the Dragon Ball, like the Dragonball zine on hold, because there's some other projects that have popped up that are also demanding my attention. So we will see. We'll see what happens. Because I'll be honest, when I was looking at The events that I had signed up for in June, I saw that there were 3 events back to back that I had signed up for. And I was like, that's not leaving me a whole ton of time to make another zine that I had in mind to release in time for Free RPG Day this year. Because I want to release a zine, whether digital or physical, for Free RPG Day. The zine that I want to release is a system agnostic campaign setting for the Legend of Jamie Roberts, so that you can incorporate the Legends vibes into whatever tabletop game that you're playing, in whatever system that you're playing in. The problem with that is I need to work on the book. And we are, we're just over a month out, but books take a while to put together. So I need to start working on this as soon as I can. So to that end, I may have to put the Dragonball zine on hold. If I have to postpone it until December, I'll keep y'all in the loop, because I had the thought of doing DB-cember, where I just draw Dragon Ball characters in December for at least 25 days up until the holidays fully kick in. I had that thought, and I was like, well, I could do the drag project for then, but that's that's a really long postponement, and I would only postpone it if folks were okay with that. So I don't know. I'm going to reach out to my fan club members first, because the zine was pitched to them, and we will see what they say. By the way, working on Ranky here made me think of handsome indigenous characters. And right now I'm reading this book, Gods of Jade and Shadow, and it's about a young woman who discovers that the bones of a god of the dead were sealed in her grandfather's trunk. And so she lets it out because she freaking hates her grandpa, for reasons that are laid bare in the beginning of the book. But she lets out this death god, not knowing that he's a death god, until he comes out and he's like, "Thank you for releasing me. Now help me avenge my death." Basically. There's a whole lot of indigenous Central American mythos in there. It's honestly a lot of fun to read, but this god of death is consistently described as handsome, and I'm like, well, I have my vision of what handsome looks like, but I don't know if that matches the author's intention of what handsome would look like. Who knows? Maybe I'll draw him on a stream at some point so that I can share what I envision for this particular character. I'm not going to worry about that part. Okay. By the way, I do recommend Gods of Jade and Shadow. I'm enjoying that book so far. have a good baby?
We do have a good baby.
Oh, goodness, we have a good baby. Hold on. Oh, hello, boobs. You are on camera. This is Boo Boo.
It's almost her birthday.
It's almost her birthday. She'll be how old?
11 on Wednesday.
11. Oh, my goodness. I love how grumpy she is. She looks like Bree Bree right now.
I think I woke her up.
Yeah. Oh, she does not like to be held, but that's okay. We still love her.
And we still hold her.
And we still hold her. I'm waiting for her to, like, start howling. But she's not running away. So, it's not torture if she's not running away.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's a little
there was a little all right, baby. Oh goodness, such protest. There we go. We paid the pet tax. Cross that off the bingo card. Of course, one thing that could help the energy level is if I change the tunes. That'll do. Pausing to admire the work. Okay. But also keeping an ear out for this particular track, because it does run on the long side. Okay, yeah. Save our progress. Okay, there we go. We're gonna pause that track and I want to play this. This is a more high energy one. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's see how we're looking. Probably help if I turn the colors back on. There we go. You know, I think I'll add some highlights. We'll put that on screen. Turn the layer quality to screen rather than multiply. We'll do, I don't know, we'll start at 50. Reduce as needed. Yeah, we'll reduce as needed. 35. 40. There we go. Okay. I once had hair this long. Over the last 15 years, I've been cutting it shorter and shorter until this. I think I'm going to keep it bald for a while. I briefly considered growing the mohawk back out, but every time that I like shave my head, like I get it to a certain length and then I shave it into the mohawk cut, and then I just look at it and I'm like, no, just can't. So I think the mohawk phase of my life is pretty much done, unless or until I decide to grow my hair out longer than like my chin, which I don't see that happening, I'll be honest. Not for a long, long while anyway. New layer. No, not multiply. Green 35. Yeah, there we go. Ever have it happen when you're drawing something and you move your brush strokes in time with the music? Ooh, such luscious hair. There was a spot that I missed and it was bothering me. For the purposes of this, we are not adding sparkles to Ranky's booty. I know. It would break the immersion. I might do a sticker or a phone wallpaper and add sparkle to the booty there. But for this, we're not doing the sparkle booty. I know, save your disappointment. I do need to fix the... But that's for the variant print. Yes! There we go. We'll do a variant print. I do need to touch up this shading, like right in here where the deltoid meets the triceps. I can do that better. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Back to the highlights. Yeah. There we go. We're going to pause. Yeah. Ah! Hello, Melanie. Super late to the party, but OMG, there is a butt. Oh, just wait until you watch the replay. There are so many butts in this live stream. Yo. Oh, that's the last of the tea. All right. Well, let's see here. Well, since we now have some new folks hanging out with us, I suppose I got to keep the stream going for a little bit longer. So we'll save our progress here. Yeah. All right. So we got this pretty much done. But I am going to a cornucopia of butts. Yes. I don't always make it to the lives for a duration, but I always stop by to throw a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Hey, likes help a lot. By the way, if you're liking this live stream so far, be sure to give me a like and also subscribe for future live streams. I'm going to be doing another one tomorrow at 3 just to highlight some stuff that's in the spring cleaning sale, which is at crowdfunder.com/spring cleaning. It features a lot of original art, but also some discounted keychains, pins, and comics. So be sure to check that out. The sale's running until May 6th, but a lot of this stuff is like final print run stuff. So like once it's sold, it's gone forever. If there's something that you see in the spring cleaning sale and you want to grab it, grab it. But yeah, it's got a lot of original art, including some sketchbook art, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So check that out. I will show off some of the art that I did earlier this stream just to highlight what we have finished so far, because it's not just this. Looking at him from afar, I'm really liking how this looks. I think he's done, but I really like how this looks. So we got this finished. We also did 2 other sticker designs. Let me bring those up really quick. There they are. Okay. We did King Kong in booty shorts. And then we also did Godzilla in booty shorts, because of course we had to. So yeah, we've gotten a lot of booty in this live stream so far. Godzilla, King Kong, and now this character from The Legend of Jamie Roberts. So much butt. I'm not complaining. All right, so I'm gonna take a quick snack break. I mean, it's just going to get sillier. Brace yourself. I'm going to take a quick break to make some more tea, but now would be a good time to like get up and stretch if you've been sitting with me for a while. A King Kong booty, that made my day. Good. Just to highlight the comment, King Kong booty. Yes. King Kong booty with the looty. All right, I'm going to turn on something a little bit more chill, I think, as background music while getting snacks. It's just a matter of what. I think this one. Well, it wasn't what I had in mind, but I'll go ahead and play it. So I'm going to get up, take care of some tea, and maybe grab a snack or 2. So snack break. We'll be back in, I don't know, 5 minutes. No more than 10. Drink some water. Oh, I should draw a cacticorn. That's been on my to-do list for a while. Bree needs constant reassurance.
Cuddles?
Oh,
Just introducing you to the internet. This is Bree. She's the oldest in the house of the kitties. She'll be 17 in a couple of weeks. Nope, 18. She's 17 now.
okay. I know. You want your food. Actually, going to be right back for something else. One second.
Bree. Honey.
Did I change into pants? Yes. Oh. Stretches. Okay. Whew. I normally do that exercise on the floor, but I'm not able to like sit down, so I just yogaed it. Okay. Also, Melanie, it just occurred to me, you probably haven't seen the studio since I remodeled it, but yes, this is the studio remodel. I did an entire video documenting the process of redoing the whole thing on my channel, so be sure to check that out if you're interested. I'm getting really good at the timing of this. Oh, I've not seen it yet, but I love it. I'll definitely go back and watch the setup. Please do. It features the crab dance of joy. I almost forgot about that. Okay. Oh, there's a whole bunch of notifications on my phone. What's going on? Okay, we're fine. Nothing urgent. Just stories about relatives gluing themselves to themselves. Okay. Alrighty. You know what? Let's see if we can at least like roughly pencil out a Dragon Ball character in drag. See if we can do that. Bring the stage back up. And we're gonna X these out. And for this, I'm gonna go into, this is back end stuff. One sec. Here we go. We'll do it on a gray paper to save my eyes. There we go. Okay. So, as far as Dragon Ball characters in drag goes, I have one idea. I already drew one. I'll go ahead and pull him up real fast. If I can. Let me make sure that I can first, because I forgot that I made him in a different program. Here we go. Okay. Of course I had to have Frieza in drag. Had to. I mean, there's no other character for whom such a vibe would have been perfect. So, got him done. There were two other characters. Wait. There's a third character. One moment. I got to set up a couple of things in the back end, so let me do that, and then I will articulate. Okay, so this is entirely a Team 4-star gag. They did Broly abridged. And, catching up on comments. I'm going to work on a pen pal letter while hanging out here. I can't wait to see what you come up with for this character. Oh boy. So, okay. Cool. Glad you can hang out and vibe with us. So this particular sketch is based off of a Team 4-star gag from when they did the abridged version of Broly, which is the only version of that particular Broly movie that I can stand to watch. I much prefer Dragonball Super Broly, and there is a difference. We're not going to get into that right now, unless you want me to talk for days about it, because I'm a massive Dragonball fan. But in short, Team 4-star did a version of Broly abridged, in which one of the running gags is Princess Trunks. So I'm going to draw Princess Trunks. But like, if he was into it. Just gonna rough out the position first before we go into the finer details. Picturing almost like a Cloud from Final Fantasy VII Remake situation here. If you've seen that clip, which the dub for that, wow, so good. It makes me actually want to play the game. Drew that diamond weird. Here we go. Go. So I had one idea for the position of his legs, and then another one came in mind. So I think I'll go with the second iteration, see how that looks. I mean, he's going to be in a dress, regardless. Corset or no corset? I almost imagine this dress to be covered in like orange dots because homage to Dragon Ball. Oh, I kicked something, but we're fine. A DBZ fan, you say? Cross that off the bingo card. This is going to be too hot for me to sip. I can sense it. We're gonna let that sit. Okay. So okay. I want him to hold his sword, but I want to make sure that I get the details of the sword right. So let me see if I have reference images of his sword. Because, I mean, he's sort of a good guy. Hey, I gotta make myself laugh with my own stupid jokes. I think it would be in... I have so many folders on the back end here. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm just revealing my hand here. I have no shame. I really need to label these better. I think Trunks is... Well, oh, hold on. There were some screenshots. A lot of those screenshots actually came from BoJack Unbound, and I know he has his sword there, so let me see if I can find those. Ooh! Okay, so there's one shot of his sword. I mean, his hand covers the pommel, so it's not going to be as super clear, but this gives me an idea of, or his hands cover the hilt, but I can see the pommel and the, I don't remember the name for this particular part, but at the very end, that part. Let's see. It's a pretty straightforward sword, let's be real. Okay. Oh, I so understand that struggle with the folders. Yep. I imagine, especially for writers. Whew. Yeah. I don't have too much of a problem with that because a lot of my scripts are thumbnails in my sketchbook pages, but I do have a ton of folders for keeping track of different stages of production for the art. All the more reason to properly label your folders. But I already had that TED Talk earlier this stream, and I'm going to save you from that, so. All right. Hold on, I'm gonna be posing for a second. Okay, so the arm would be about here-ish, hand would be about here-ish. Okay. I might have to shrink this down a little bit. Okay. Before I start drawing in the finer details of the muscles, let me just make sure that I get the arm placement correct. Okay. I also got to be mindful of whenever I'm posing for a particular piece, I got to be mindful of the fact that I broke this wrist. So there are certain positions that it just can't do anymore. But yeah, it's amazing. I didn't misplace stuff for KOTW when I was still drafting it. Yeah, I did the cover art for that. Fun fact. So for anybody who wants to look up Millie Ann Plans' books or anything like that, I mean, check out her YouTube channel. So, but yeah. I have so many files that it's starting to get a lot easier to misplace stuff, and that tells me that I need to tidy up some things. Okay, this I'm gonna cheat. Hold on, let me get the rectangle tool. Wait a minute, it's a sword. Symmetrical tool. Boom. Okay. Pencils, sword. Okay. I like to turn on the symmetrical tool when working with swords. That way, okay, so we got that. And okay. So it's like a straightish line here with a little bulby tip here, and then it rounds out this, not quite that drastically, or that drastically. There we go. Okay, turn the symmetry tool off so I can draw the fingers. Hand's a little big. One sec. This hand's a little big. Hold on. Wrong layer smudge. There we go. Okay. Hand fix, because I need to redraw this hand. Okay. Now I'm going to turn the opacity down for that. Lasso around the hand fix, and then we're just going to scale it. About there-ish. Yeah. Now to go in and erase stuff. I didn't want to lasso around this particular hand because it overlapped with the gathering and pleats of the dress. I didn't really want to mess around with that too much, so. Because it would have entailed a whole lot of weird lassoing, and I'm like, it's just going to be easier to redraw it and then erase. Shaboom. Okay. So we got that for a start. I kind of want to pull up other reference images for the dress because I want to play around with dress stuff. Because we got the skirt. Okay. Reference art. Well, that doesn't help. project based, because there were a couple of things in. No, not that one. Here we are. The Legend of Jamie Roberts. I originally collected a lot of references for Toloi costumes. Toloi being the country that Jamie and friends hail from. None of these are princess dresses. And if there are any royal dresses saved in the folder for The Legend of Jamie Roberts, it's going to be mostly like indigenous and African royalty, which doesn't help me right now. Ah, Prince of Shadows. Maybe that'll have something? Nope. Dang it. I thought it would. Oh. I should have looked in this folder first. So there was a side project that I was working on called Rosetta and the Swan, which was a Swan Lake retelling, but set around the Black Sea. So I did a lot of research on the Black Sea. So there should be some decent ass dresses in here. I had an entire whole folder for Herman Vogel. I don't know why, but okay. Who is Hunsey? That looks interesting. What is that one? Ah, Uzbekistan dancers. Okay. Which could incorporate a vest in there. I was thinking about putting a corset in. You know what? I just thought of something. Let me look up Final Fantasy VII Remake Cloud dress. I am not the first person to look this up. All right. Oh, there's multiple dress types for Cloud. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, but that hides the neckline. Okay. Ooh, wait. Rather than a cape or anything like that. Feather boa. I mean, what is more drag queen than a feather boa? draw where this particular tail end falls. So the neckline I did borrow from one of Cloud's dresses, because let's be honest, Cloud slay. But there we go. Oh, wait. Extend the feather boa down that direction. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Finish out the sword there. Boom. Okay. I still have to reorganize a bunch of the stuff, especially the reference files. Oh, the reference art is such a mess. I mean, I can mostly find stuff, but as you saw, it did take me a hot minute to find something that would work. I'm going to need to reorganize things. Okay. Now, bringing up the reference art again so I can go back into the Dragonball folder. There it is. Okay. Because I want to make sure that I get Trunks' eye shape correct. I know that it's like remarkably similar to Vegeta's, but here he is. That's a good reference. Okay. There we go. At least we have Princess Trunks drafted. Yes. Perfect. All right. Yeah, let's bring these up about here-ish and extend that dress. Yes. Okay, there we go. Actually, I just had that thought. Having the kind of corset lacing on the dress be reminiscent of the Saiyan armor. Mind blown. There we go. I gotta say, I'm really excited to see where this goes. Gotta get the big ear in there. That's practically a Toriyama trademark. Big ears on his characters. Yeah. All hail Princess Trunks. Yes. Let's ink this boy in. The second wind has kicked in. Oh, yes. The tiara. Oh, wait. Love it. Thank you. Glad you love it. I love it too. Loving the progress so far. All right. I'm glad I thought of this little detail here. Take care of the feather boa here shortly. Oh. Let's mirror the canvas for a sec. Okay. Just occurred to me that this main part of the tiara was actually a little askew, so I'm going to fix that real quick. Okay, that's better. We'll do that. Yeah. I had another idea for the Dragonball zine, which is Android 18 as a drag king. Probably not going to get to it tonight, but at some point, I do want to draw that. Get the big ears. Hey, Alex.
What?
All hail Princess Trunks.
Yes, good.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Yes.
Roommate approved.
I will send kitty photos.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Remember the code word? Yes. Imenish. I know. Oh, the kitties aren't going to see you off?
Apparently not.
Oh, my goodness.
One's dead.
Oh, boo boo. She doing the roadkill thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Over by the fountain.
Oh, hold on, I gotta see.
Me.
Oh, well, see you later, Brittany. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, yeah, boo boo is roadkill. Alrighty. Bye. That was the roommates leaving and Brittany leaving. Okay. Okay. Whew. Had to get the earbuds back in. Oh. Wrong layer. That's what that was. Okay. Now the feather boa, I have an idea. I have an idea for what I want to do with the feather boa, or at least how to outline it. So, or I had an idea. I was thinking about doing the outline trick again, where I make a new layer, turn on the border effect, and just go to town with the paintbrush. But considering the planes of existence that this boa exists on and within, that's going to be too annoying. So I will just change the tool's brush tip. And we'll do it that way, I think. Let's do textured pen. Textured pen is a really good one. Now I'm flashing back to like my memory banks from when I drew. There was a cat in Cats, a sketchbook that I actually based her off of a drag queen, and she was in a feather boa, which I might have her art in a sketchbook. Let me see if I can find it. Might be this one. Oh yeah, it's this one. There she is. Oh, that's right. It wasn't a feather boa. It was a coat with sleeves. Or it was like a very fuzzy jacket that gave the effect of a feather boa. That's what it was. Okay. For context, let me take this down so I can show you the page in question. It is this one. This is what I had in my memory banks while drawing Princess Trunks. But this was in Katz's sketchbook, and you could possibly... I forgot to change the banner. Holy banana pants. Wow, I'm tired. Okay. But you could get this through the spring cleaning sale at crowdfunder.com/spring cleaning. She is available for sale. She's only $20, but she is straight out of the sketchbook page. She is not a print. She's an original. All of the originals from Katz's sketchbook are available for sale through the spring cleaning sale. So, you know, something to consider. Popping out for the night. Keep being awesome as always. Thank you, Los. Appreciate you coming to hang out. Oh, Melanie, I don't know if you heard. I prefer they, them. I mean, I'm good with pretty much any pronouns, but I do prefer they, them. Still have one. Still have one of your dragons on display on my altar. That's delightful. I'm so glad you kept one of those. Alrighty, let me bring the art back up. Oh, earbuds on. Oh, sorry, I meant for the drawing. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, no, I remember, sorry for the confusion. Okay, gotcha. You were talking about the drag queen here. Yes, she is marvelous. I love her so much. She doesn't have a name yet, but I don't know. Yeah. And tired eyes / brain. I feel that. Yeah. Probably after I ink in Princess Trunks here, I'm probably going to call it a day because I've been at this for a little while. So yeah. Oh. Bahaha. There we go. Okay. just thinking about giving him a pearl necklace. I'll do it. One second. Wow, excuse me. I'll be wrapping things up here soon too. We're going to Michigan tomorrow afternoon for a wedding, and we still need to pack. Oh boy, yeah, that's important. And packing bags always takes longer than you expect it to. Mostly because the unloading process is always more fun than the loading. Oh, hold on. I gotta flip the canvas, make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, we got this. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, I always overpack and Todd makes fun of me. I pack eye drops when we went on our cruise last year and he was like, why? We're going to be on water. I mean, you're not wrong, but salt water is eye drops are salt water. If I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken. I'm probably mistaken. I was thinking about this earlier because I'm like, I never claimed to be smart. I am, in fact, very dumb. I am a dumbass, and there is nothing none of you can do about it. I don't even know why I was thinking about that, but there was something about, it was while I was running errands. I know that. Well, I'm going to turn this symmetry tool back on. Back off. Back on. I always tell people not to pay attention to my degrees. They don't mean nothing for my everyday life. I mean, my degree doesn't mean anything either. Not for my everyday life, anyway. Oh, there we go. I mean, I'm glad that I did college, if only because I made some really great friends along the way, including you, Melanie. But yeah, as far as everyday life goes, nah. Oh, forgot that the symmetry tool was still on. Okay. And then we're going to do a straight line down here for the tang, if I remember that part correctly. I might be misremembering. It's been a second since I looked at sword anatomy. All right, back at you. Thank you. Yeah, it's amazing to me what college friends I still keep in touch with and which ones kind of fell by the wayside. Of course, I still live in Toledo, so a lot of my college friends are still up and around here. I'm not going to exactly say where in Toledo. Not everybody needs to know that. Might add some jewelry or something on the one hand there, but we shall see. Turn down that deltoid a little bit. That deltoid was looking a little too small compared to the other one. All right, there we go. Can you believe it's been 16 years since we first met? I thought it was 14. I just had to use a calculator. Don't remind me of how long it's been. Ah! I already feel old. I was at an estate sale earlier. Found some really good craft supplies, by the way. I kind of want to show those off before the stream wraps up. But I was at a estate sale earlier today, and I squatted down to look through a fabric bin, and then I stood back up and I was like, ow, the entire time that I was getting back up. I am not built for bending over anymore. This dress is looking incredible. Incredible fit. Ooh. There we go. Slay, Princess Trunks. Too small. We plan on going to Black Swamp this year. Cool. I might actually be able to go to Black Swamp this year because more often than not, Black Swamp happens at the same time as Small Press Expo, and I just found out that Small Press Expo is not having me this year. In fairness, Small Press Expo, their system runs on a lottery. So the lottery decided that I was not to return this year, and I was not to be on their wait list. But that does mean I could go to Black Swamp. So that's a thought. I don't know if I would go as a vendor, to be honest with you, because I don't... I only ever saw one comic artist at Black Swamp, and he did not have a tent. I'll just put it that way. There we go. Get that outline in. Have that corset kind of looking like the Saiyan armor, because I love that little detail. And it wouldn't have occurred to me unless I was working on it, and it came to me midstream. Alrighty. We have her inked. Yeah, I can't kneel down without something to hoist myself back up. I'm starting to get to that point. It's not quite to the level of needing a cane, but I would imagine that if I get old enough, I will probably need one. Not there yet, though. Still able to move. I'm looking forward to when my apartment complex opens up the swimming pool again, because I want to go swimming. Okay, so let me do a little bit of touching up here. Just kind of... Oh, let's turn off the pencil layer, and we're going to do that to put a little more oomph in some of the shadows, just to make the figure pop a little bit more. Erase these lines here. debating on whether to fix one of the tangents or not, but I think I'll just leave it. There we go. Oh, we gotta add some more feather details to the boa. Yeah, perfect. Yes, there's probably going to need some. We're probably going to need some touching up on the hilt of the sword because I think there is more detail to that. The immediate reference that I had did not have a ton of detail to it though, so I'm going to have to consult my references. But I'm going to save you the agony of watching me try to go through my mess. You don't need to see it. Oh, I've been so focused that I never actually got the snack I was going to get during the snack break. So I'm going to go grab a bite to eat and get to packing. Yes! Feed yourself. So glad I was able to stop by and hang out for a bit. I'll be back again for future live streams for sure. Heck yeah! Would love it if you would tune in. Actually, with that, I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping it up here. So let us pause the music and gotta have fun too. Heck yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap stuff up here. So we just finished a whole bunch of stuff during this stream. We did Trunks in drag as Princess Trunks. We did, let me see if I can find him again. He was just here. Here he is. We did Ranky in booty shorts. We also did 2 new sticker designs. I'm pulling those up real fast. Here we are. Godzilla in booty shorts and King Kong in booty shorts. We accomplished a lot this live stream. Thank you for hanging out and vibing, lurking while I was working. Hopefully I served as a good body double for you while you were working on your projects. It's one of the reasons that I like doing these live streams now is because I like doing double duty as like a body double for folks who need to have somebody next to them while they work. So have a great night, everyone. Nice catching up with you, Kelsey. It was good catching up with you too. Thank you. Shout out to, I'm just Xing out the windows right now. All right. So shout out to everybody who was watching the live stream, and shout out to folks who lurked while I was working. Like, you don't have to comment. I just appreciate you hanging out and vibing while we were working. If you liked this art, be sure to subscribe for future art live streams. I try to stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Any changes to the schedule I'll announce in the community tab. But at the very least, I try to do 1 short, 1 live stream, and 1 regular video each week. So if you would like to see more art and more hangout spaces, subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you liked this live stream, give it a like. Likes help a lot. And with that, there's only 2 other live streams coming up in the next couple of days. Stream 1 Friday, which is tomorrow, at 3 o'clock. I'm doing a short stream to show off some of the stuff being sold in the spring cleaning sale. So stuff like original comic pages, sketchbook pages, final print run comic books, keychains, pins, that sort of thing. I'm going to highlight the stuff that is available in the spring cleaning sale. So be sure to catch that. If you're not able to catch it live, that's okay. It'll be available as a replay shortly after. All these live streams are available as replays shortly after they go live. There's another stream on Saturday, and I was pretty much dared into it by the Los and a couple other folks. So it's going to be a 4:20 stream. We're going to start at 4:20, and we're just going to be sitting and stitching on the couch. So no pressure, just chill. Then that's Saturday. Next week, not streaming on Tuesday because I need a break. Probably going to stream again on Thursday. Stay tuned for further updates in the community tab. With that, I'm going to wrap it up here. That's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. You are awesome.